Hello everyone, my name is Andy and welcome back to another episode of Building the Boss Board. In front of you, you've got three DS-1s. This first one, as far as I know, is stock. This was the second second Boss pedal I ever purchased after a TU3. It's in the second episode of Building the Boss Board if you care. I got this for 25 bucks. This was built in October of 2002. Let's go in this order. This was built in January of 2003, but at some point was modded with an Alchemy audio kit called the Synth Fuzz. My understanding, according to the gentleman I bought it from today is February 2nd, happy Groundhog's Day, and happy part one of the Tuesday for 2022. He said he purchased it off eBay like this. He thinks that, or whether it was described to him, I don't know. I believe Alchemy Audio, you can purchase the kit and do it yourself, or you can send it in, is my understanding. So he's under the impression that this person obviously did some mods to it, painted the top, put I don't know what on it versus DS1. Did the Synth Fuzz thing, thinks he might have done it wrong. Maybe he just said he didn't vibe with the sound, he wasn't sure. So I'm curious about that. I got this today. This was 30 bucks, which I think is fair. I'm curious, but if nothing else, if off is just a DS1, great. Third, this was built in November of 04. So fortunately, a similar era. We'll pop open the back of each one and just kind of get a glance at the board. It's going to mean gibberish, it's going to mean diddly squat to me pretty much, but maybe we can see some differences. This is a Keeley modded pedal. The question is this the all-seeing eye mod, or I don't know if they have something called the synth mod too. I think inside it'll at least say Keeley and have a date on it. I don't know if it'll tell us what mod it is. I know one of the mods, gives it the knobs. Obviously that is just a visual thing. I believe that's a peak light added in there, and then there is a two-way switch here. LEDs modded there, and obviously it's Keeley on the back. This cost me $90. I've been waiting, not even waiting, I've just been slacking on Boss Board episodes as of late. So it was super convenient when another modded DS1 showed up. So a modded pedal, for anybody who doesn't know, basically they took the original circuit, changed one or more things inside of it to give it a different sound and or, more sounds in this case, different modes. I'm curious to know if this is just two new modes or if this, like this, is here's your DS1 and here's something totally different. So I'm going to pause and we're just going to open the backs of each one. They're going to be in the same order. We'll just see if there's anything to see. Okay, so I got them open. The thing I'm happy about is because they're the same era, the boards look identical minus some of the obvious changes. Regular DS1, Alchemy modded, and Keeley modded. First thing you'll notice is that we have stickers for the Alchemy one. I don't know if Victoria is another name for the mod. I'll have to do a little research on that sometime. And we do have the Keeley in here, which is nice. BU 060205DH. Don't know what any of that means. So we're just going to look real briefly under here. I get nervous moving these. Like, everything's attached and, well, sometimes this one is, but I don't like stretching things too much. So regular DS1, come on, focus. There we go. I just don't know how much give there is in that ribbon, so I'm not going to do much with it. Oops. So on the Alchemy hot glued wire, I'm curious if they did hot glue in lieu of solder because they didn't want to. I don't know why that is. Hopefully this doesn't. I haven't plugged this one in yet, nor have I plugged the Keeley in actually. Oh shit! See, so I gotta be real careful here. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because those wires are attached beneath there. Ooh, I don't really want to fuck with that. Pardon my language. Something red right there. Are they red on this one? No, so that's different on this side. Or, yeah. There's definitely some different parts in there. I do not want to monkey with that any more than I have to. Let's take a look under the hood of the Keeley real quick. Yeah, they also have some different red parts over on the right here. See, I'm not sure what that's all about. If that means anything to you, maybe you learned something. Great. But yeah, more often than not, a mod is just simply changing the current circuit or adding something to it to give it a different character. I know that I've got a video of two HM2s, Boss HM2 heavy metals that I got at different times. One is made in Taiwan, and one is MIJ, but the LED was changed and it was modded somehow, and it sounded kind of blah, to say the least. It sounded kind of weird. So, oh, I wonder. Great. There we go. It sounded kind of blah, so I had a friend of mine unmod it, and it went back to sounding pretty much like an HM2 should sound, but it didn't. I think he got the values of his resistors wrong, if I've got this right. The output was really low. It seemed to sound more like an HM2, but the output was just way off from what the Made in Taiwan version was doing. So anyway, well, that was probably a waste of time. If you learned anything, great. If not, tell me I'm dumb. Let's plug them in real quick and see if we can get some sounds. Okay, we got the 3 DS-1s plugged into my orange BtBB. It's just a clean power amp into a 212 with V30s. Okay, sorry, I had to tune there for a sec. So all I've done is plug these in, took the batteries out of 2 of them. I even asked the guy, hey, you sure you don't want this battery back? And he said, no, it's a rechargeable. I wonder if he would have wanted that. I do not have a 9-volt charger, so we're in the bridge humbucker of my HSS Nick Johnston traditional Strat thingy. Ooh, green LED, blue LED, so that's kind of fun. Tone and distortion, all at noon. Level's about a quarter of the way up. 9 o'clock, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so pretty normal hard clipping. Alright, we're gonna go back to noon for a second. We'll compare this with the Alchemy one. Oh, that's the mod on. And the Keeley. So, wonder. Relatively the same. Level might be different on the. Well, one thing that the JHS show taught me, even, you know, 2 pedals that are made on the same day of the same year might not, you know, this level might not be exact. The pots are always just a smidge different. So Anyway, at a glance, this one sounds louder. You do also have that peak level. That little red LED there. So if I bring this down, similar, not quite the same, but so let's hit that synth mod on the Alchemy. Okay, so before noon, not much difference. Well, that is wild. I'm really glad that I started at noon and it just sounded like a fuzz thing, and then we discovered it more. That was wild. Is that right? Is it wrong? Alchemy Audio, on the off chance you're watching, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to go to their website and see if there's any info on the synth fuzz mod and see if maybe that's correct. So either way, that's kind of fun. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now it's not doing that. Oh, because I turned the damn mod off. Anyway, that's wild. Keely, what do you got for us? So, we're going to bring that back up a little bit. So so I don't know if this is a mod in itself. It does sound a little thicker. Versus different character, definitely. Let's hit that mod switch and see what happens. Wait a minute, that almost sounds more like the... Oh, let's hit that one again. So maybe the switch down is the mod. Sound a little bit different. And of course their sound, whatever their stock sound is, whatever you want to call it, could have been, you know, altered a little bit by the mods themselves. So anyway, pretty interesting what you can find out there. Again, this was $25. This I got today for $30, which, I mean, regardless of if you love it or hate it, that's kind of a fun little tweak. I mean, it costs money to get these kits. Switching to the neck, pick up my next single quick. Well, either way, that's the most interesting one to me. Again, I do think that this sounds better, I guess. Hopefully I didn't have it so loud that this completely destroyed the phone mic and all you guys hear is but anyway, thanks for hanging out. Let me know what mods you've seen. Have you tried any mods? I kind of want to know what it says under here, but I don't really care, because it was obviously, it's not a special pedal in the sense of that, you know, they painted over the orange, added this, and then eventually did the mod. So, oh, and just another quick view of the sides of this one. So, anyway, like, comment, subscribe for more of this kind of stuff. Obviously, I'm not doing my best playing. You never do the best playing you can on camera. I got a couple of videos coming up where I'm going to definitely want to script this a little bit more. So, anyway, next I'm looking for a blues driver modded, whether that be JHS or Keeley, preferably one of the two. I now have two of them that I picked up for, I think one of these was 30, one was 60, but my understanding is they're both the old ones with the hole through stuff, so they're easier to mod. I assume that's a similar case with these, but anyway, I'll shut up now. You guys take care. Check out my other videos. If you like this stuff, hit that bell icon so you don't miss anything. I usually do uploads every Friday. Things that aren't boss board or deals and steals related, I usually do midweek. So anyway, bye.